Hi guys, it's me Paul again, and today I'm going to show you how to unblock a Dyson Hoover after the suction starts to go a bit funny. So I'll show you some key points on the Dyson. So here I've got a Dyson Animal. So first of all, I'm going to check this little piece here, as you can see. So I'll check that if that's been blocked. Then you can feel things in here. There's like a little hole just here as well. So let me show you what I mean. Right, give us a second. So always check those two holes to make sure they're unblocked. And then let me show you the other one. Put you there for a second. So that's nice and clear. Then you want to check the filters, which are located just here. There's a little switch just here, as you can see. I press the switch here, and then that filter is nice and clean, as you can see. No dirt in that. So after that, where do you go? So you go through this bit next. So I take this off. Let me move that out of the way. So first of all, it's a bit dusty. So what I do is I undo the flap, which is just here. As you can see, there's another filter there. So I'm just going to take that out. There we go, there's the filter. So I just put that to one side. Then you've got some security screws just in there. I don't know if you can see due to the lighting. Let me put the lights on. It is a bit nippy out there as well, so I am getting a bit cold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this container off and then get to the cyclones, which are just here. So you need to just rinse them out with water. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to undo the whole thing. So yeah, always check the filters, the pipes and everything. If your Dyson starts to act funny and losing suction, this is what you have to do. So yeah, and don't lose these large screws. So I'm just going to put them on the filter. There's only a couple of them. I think there's only like 6 or 7 of these screws. So you just want to get to the filters and to the cyclones. But yeah, it's really easy to do. I've had quite a few people said that their Dyson is losing suction. It's because of the fill line, the max line is here, and if you go over that point, the suction starts to go. It's a common problem that I've been seeing. So yeah. So what I do is I strip this completely down, this cylinder, as you can see I'm doing now. But yeah, you just take all the security screws out, which is a T8 or a T5 screwdriver, and then you get this whole container falls apart. So yeah, and then you just want to rinse it out with some water and let it dry overnight. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, this is just something different because I've got one of these downstairs already pulled apart. And yeah, you have to just drain it out, wash it out, clean it out. But the filters and the piping are always checked first. But if it's losing suction, just go to the cyclones last, because that's where the culprit will be. It'll be blocked up somewhere. Sometimes you can see it, sometimes you can't. But just be careful. So yeah. Other than that, it's very straightforward. And then the last screw should come off, and then this whole top frame should come off. And then I can get access to the cyclones and fill it out. So once they're out, then you can just wash it. And it's just too much dust, or the machine's getting too old. There we go. So that bit is off, as you can see, so I just put that to one side. And there's the cyclones. So next you just want to pull this out. As you can see, it's just a piece of plastic. And there's the cyclones, guys. I don't know if you can see some of them. You may notice that some of them are blocked up. There we go. And then you want to get this bit off. So I'm going to get this gasket off. As you can see, it's a bit filthy, as you can see. And then you want to get this thing off. So yeah, so that's what as you can see, look, you can see through one of them, but you can't see through the other ones. Yeah, what I do is I empty this in a bin so it doesn't go everywhere. Also, you've got to be very careful with the dust in here, just in case you activate the smoke alarm for this. So yeah, be very careful when doing this. I did this before. Now I've got to remember how I did it. Oh, come on. So I need to get this plate out. That's the problem, I need to get this out to get to this. Great. That's maybe why it's not working properly. Yeah, you can see it's all jammed up in there. Yeah, some of it's coming out. Yeah, it's something to do with this little switch. There we go. There we go. There we go. As you can see, it's a lot of dust in there. And then just move that out of the way. And then all you need to do is put this in some water. So this is one complete piece of plastic. As you can see, let me move out of the way. I don't know if you can see through one of them. There you go, you can actually see through them. And yeah, there we go. Not very good lighting, but the problem is when you use it and you empty it, you don't want it to get about here. That's where the suction loses things. So yeah. Next I'm going to go in the bathroom and actually put some water in this, a bit of washing up liquid, and then just rinse it out. You can just get a screwdriver and just screw this off, or just use a dustpan and brush, it'll be quicker. So let me get some washing up liquid. Okay then guys, so next I'm going to go in the bathroom and I'm going to do it in there. Put the camera there. So hang on guys, I've got to do this. There we go, just put it back over here. There we go. Just might as well do it in a bathtub because it'll be easier. Just do that, give myself a towel. Now what I need to do, let me put the camera this side so you can see what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this out of the way. So yeah, what I want to do is put some water into this. Any water, hot, cold. And then just drain it out. Just like that. I've got loads of dirty water coming out. So yeah, that's what we've got to do. Lots of dirty water coming out, as you can see. And what I'll do is I'll put this back in here. And then fill this up with washing up liquid. Fill it up. And then just fill it up with bubbles. And then just fill it up. There we go. Make sure that's not coming out, and then put that bit back on and just fill it right up to the top. And then just quickly turn that off, quickly do a few shaking. As you can see, I've got loads of dirty water in it. So you can do it that way. And then just rinse the bath out afterwards. There we go, it's just doing that. And then just clog this out. There we go. And just get this off. And that's all you need to do, is just clean that. Then leave this to dry, as you can see. So yeah, as you can see, you can't really see, so you always got to clean that. So then just give it another rinse. And then just give it a couple of rinses out. Get in the middle. There we go. As you can see, there you go, look, there you go. So you can't quite see it, the lighting, sorry. As you can see, look. There you go. So yeah, there we go. Perfect. Right. And then I've got to clean this, so I'll put this on a towel. And I'll put that plastic bit on the towel as well in a minute. As you can see, it's a bit dirty water, so I'm just going to do some more of that. Rinse this out. You can see, just rinse it out. As you can see, there we go. And I'll put that on the towel. And then here I've got the gasket, as you can see. I'll just give that a quick rub down. And then leave that to dry. Next is the main bin, as you can see. So just seal it up. Get the washing up liquid. You keep this in overnight if you like. and then just give it a good swirl. And just fill it up. Really like the bubble tube I did. There we go. So next we're just going to get that off. And then just leave this lot to dry off. Right, let me take the camera. Let that just dribble. Right, and then just leave this to dry off the floor. Just make sure all the screws don't go everywhere when you do this, otherwise you're going to be in a mess. So just put that filter there, move that out my way, and then just use an old towel or just a normal towel, and then just leave this overnight. Just leave it. Sometimes you can just dry it out just by using just a normal towel, so I just do that. Make sure it's nice and clean and dried out. But yeah, keep it overnight. And just move that out of the way. And then this, just clean it out. Make sure there's no screws around here. You know, just shove that there. But this is a few times I've done this when a Hoover Dyson loses suction, because you always have to do it with this. And then the big piece, this, as you can see, still see-through, and just get rid of all of that rubbish off of here. Something about here it doesn't like, so if it goes over that line, then it just loses suction. You would notice it straight away. But yeah, you just have to take the whole bucket apart and then just dry it out. And just yeah, it does take a little while, but if you've had a Dyson that's failed, it's very easy to just do this. So, and then you can just keep it outside on a sunny day, but as it's not very nice out there, like wintry, just keep it in a storage room or a conservatory or an airing cupboard, so it will just dry out. So that's what I've done. And then just dry this. Just be careful not to snap the little spikes. And then just give it a helping hand by just putting your hand in there best that you can. You can always get a screwdriver with a cloth on the other end of it, do it that way. And then when you've done that, just put it all back together again, easy. And then the Hoover's fine. So yeah, there we go. And I'll just put that there, and then you just do this bit. So yeah, just make sure you do the lid first, and then just swap it over. Just use an old towel or a new one, whatever, and just do that. And then just put the thing back together. Make sure you put it the right way around. There you go. make sure this still works. There we go. That still works, and it just comes off. So then, make sure that's clicked in. There we go. That's all in there. There we go. All back together again. Then you want to put in your filter, your gasket for the Dyson, back into these little holes here. So you just got to be very careful not to break it. I just got to need to know. Yeah, I think it was that way round. So just do one at a time. It's very straightforward when you know how. There we go. There we go. And there's the filter. Oops, sorry about that. Camera was a bit lagging. So I've just put the gasket back on for the Dyson. You can see that. Not very good lighting. Sorry about that. And then you want to put on this filter back onto it. Just like that. And then put this thing back on. Now I just got to find where did that thing go. I think it was here. Hang on. Yeah, through there. So always like find a little cap. As you can see, there's a little circle just there, center. But make sure you don't seal it just yet. And then just put it back in there. And then when that's back, you just do the reverse. You just put the screws back in. So, and then you put your filter back in afterwards. And this is the way I fixed them. So just make sure the screw doesn't go back in the cyclones. So just start whatever direction you're going to go. And this is the quickest way to clean them. But don't over tighten the screws. So I'm just going to put those in now. The best I can. So you just want to make sure you don't move the parts around. Otherwise it would never get back in. But yeah, they're very straightforward to put back together. So you don't want to over tighten some of the screws. So I'm just putting them back in now. So yeah, when the Dyson starts to lose suction, that's all I do. And quite a few people are quite impressed with that. So yeah. So once you get the screws back in, just make sure they don't go to these channels here. There we go. And then the last 3 screws back in. And hopefully this will be good to go again. No damage done. Just emptied and cleaned. Yeah, I'll clean the bathroom in a minute. Bit of dust on there. There we go. It's very straightforward, guys. Very straightforward. There we go. And then the last one. So yeah, I'm just using a T5 or T8 screwdriver. So all you got to do is put those screws back in, as you can see, just those screws back in, and that's all you need to do. So let me put them back in. You will know if you've over tightened it, because it will touch the plastic and make a crushing sound. Okay. and then the Dyson filter in a second. So let me show you. And then that's all I need to do is just put the screws all back in. As you can see, sorry about that. So you just put all of those screws back in by using this screwdriver. As you can see, use that one. And then you just put in your filter. As you can see, it's not really dusty. Put that back in and done. And then make sure that's all sealed. Make sure the back flap is attached. Make sure there's no debris and it's all good to go. And then what you want to do is put it back onto this. There you go. Make sure that's sitting properly. And that's all you got to do. So yeah, that's how I clean the Dyson. So what I'll do is I'll just put the camera back. There we go. Then I'll quickly plug it in. There you go, guys. Fixed. There you go. And that's how I cleaned the cyclones in here, the bucket and the gasket just around here, and now I've got more suction. So there you go, guys. That's all I have to do. So yeah, if you want to do that, just follow the steps I did, and I'll see you guys soon for another video of doing another repair. So yeah, so that's it. So feel free to like, subscribe, make a comment, guys, and I'll see you guys soon for another how to unblock and how to fix things like this. So yeah, see you guys soon, and enjoy your Tuesday afternoon. Okay then, guys, bye for now.